I'm Susan Grabowski. I live in San Mateo, and I'm a painter, mainly working in oil and sometimes acrylic, pastel, and gouache. I'm a realist painter based in Impressionism, but in the Cape Cod School of Art style of Impressionism, which took it a step further into color as opposed to tone, like more using color to define your shapes rather than light and dark. My inspiration basically comes from the beauty around, the visual world around me, and I do landscapes and still life, but I can be drawn to almost anything, like if it's well, beautifully lit at a certain time of day with great color, like a garbage can, for example. I brought some art with me to show you, and I wanted to say that I do a lot of my paintings in plein air, which means outside, right in front of the subject. So I can start with this one here is a recent trip up to Skyline Boulevard to a private farm in Woodside. And it was, when we got there, it was socked in with fog, but then the fog lifted, luckily, because I like the sunshine. And so I painted this one standing right in front of it. And this one was done in front of the subject in a small town in the Delta called Isleton. I do like putting some cars in occasionally, and this was a perfect opportunity. And this blue building, believe it or not, is a church, and so it is called Blue Church in Isleton, but there's no signage, so you would never know that. Very recently, I did two 11x14s for a competition for the Wellfleet Chamber of Commerce cover competition. Wellfleet is on Cape Cod, where I used to live, and this is my third year. I've gotten third place twice. I'm really gunning for that first place cover. And this is actually my granddaughter, maybe about 5 years ago, on one of the beaches there. Lately, I've gotten really excited about doing square compositions. I'm inspired by some of the other artists I follow on Instagram. So I started working on these 6x6 panels, and mostly still life. And this is one of my more recent ones I did in the spring around Easter time. All the way here on this side, it's called Tacos on 36th. It's a street near where I live, and I'm so excited by these rainbow-colored umbrellas on my evening walks that I didn't do that standing there. I did take a photo and painted it from it. I think probably the best part about being an artist is the times when I'm actually creating art that I'm able to totally lose myself in it, and everything else strips away, any troubles, fears, worries, anything, whether I'm hungry, etc. And I'm just totally in a meditative state while I'm concentrating on that. It's very rejuvenative. If I were asked by someone who was just starting to work on art and wanted to know what to do, the best advice I could give is just keep making the art and try to keep it from your heart, because it's very easy to be influenced by what people want. And the more you pour yourself into it, the better your work's going to be.